Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Nada, and today we're diving into something that's really close to my heart reading. Yeah, that's right. My favorite hobby isn't it skydiving or cooking or collecting sneakers, it is just sitting down with a good book and getting lost in it for hours. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's talk about why reading is such an amazing hobby, how it's shaped who I am, and maybe, just maybe, convince you to pick up a book tonight. Why reading? Let's start with the obvious question. Why reading? For me, reading started as pure curiosity. When I was younger, I remember flipping through picture books and wondering what the words said. Once I learned to read, it was like unlocking a secret world that had been hidden in plain sight. Every book felt like a new adventure. One day I'd be solving mysteries with Sherlock Holmes, the next I'd be in Hogwarts learning spells. And honestly, that magic never really went away. Reading gives you something that is hard to find elsewhere, the ability to live 1,000 lives without ever leaving your chair. The joy of imagination. Here's the thing. Movies and shows are great, but reading is different. When you read, you become the director. You imagine the settings, the faces, the voices. There's something so personal about it. Every reader experiences the same story differently. The way I imagine Narnia or Middle Earth might be totally different from how you see it, and that's what makes it so special. Reading strengthens your imagination in a way that nothing else can. It forces your brain to build entire worlds from just words. The hidden benefits. Let's talk about what reading does for you. Besides being fun, reading improves your focus, vocabulary, and memory. But more than that, it builds empathy. When you read stories about people who live differently from you, people from other cultures, times, or even planets, you start to see the world through their eyes. That's powerful. Books teach you how to understand others, to think critically, and to reflect. And sometimes, the right book finds you at the right moment and changes the way you see everything. My personal favorites. Now, I have to talk about a few of my favorite books, the ones that left a real mark on me. For fiction, To Kill a Mockingbird taught me empathy and courage. Harry Potter gave me a sense of wonder. And The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Wow. That book made me think about purpose and destiny in a whole new way. For nonfiction, Atomic Habits by James Clear has been a game changer. It is not just about habits, it is about how small actions can transform your life. And that's what reading does. It plants little ideas that grow over time. How to make reading a habit. A lot of people tell me, I want to read more, but I just don't have the time. Here's the secret. You do have time. You just need to start small. Try reading 10 pages a day. That's it. Or listen to an audiobook while commuting or cleaning. Keep a book on your nightstand instead of your phone. The key is consistency. Once you make reading part of your routine, it becomes something you look forward to, not a chore. What reading means to me. Reading, to me, is more than a hobby. It's a way of life. It's how I relax, learn, and grow. It's how I escape when things get hard, and how I find clarity when I'm lost. Books have been my teachers, my therapists, and my friends. And even though the world keeps changing, with TikToks and AI and endless scrolling, I think reading will always have a place. Because deep down, we all crave stories. And books will always be where the best ones live. So that's my favorite hobby, reading. If you've ever thought about picking up a book but didn't know where to start, just grab one that catches your eye. It doesn't have to be classic literature. Read what makes you curious. And who knows? Maybe you'll find yourself falling in love with reading, just like I did. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's your favorite hobby? Until next time, happy reading.